dwell alone and long, without a clue, without a sign, without a question yet. The real question to be asked, where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter at this masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, what a shit to be. Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark. Moments of calm, nothing to be found. A mirror in front of me, that's where I find an empty glass, reflection that's the truth. It's everything what's to be told. I need the mask. I'm a shapeshifter at this masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained up to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. Once, there's nothing inside. When it always me, burning down the walls, is that a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter at Booth's masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Searching all along, give us a dwell alone and long, without a clue, without a sign, without a question yet. The real question to be asked, where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter at this masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, what a shit to be. Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark. Moments of calm, nothing to be found. A mirror in front of me, that's where I find an empty glass, reflection that's the truth. It's everything what's to be told. I need the mask. I'm a shapeshifter at this masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained up to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. Once, there's nothing inside. When it always me, burning down the walls, is that a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter at Booth's masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Searching all along, give us a dwell alone and long, without a clue. without a sign, without...
All right. What is up, everyone? OG over here from Player Essence. Welcome back to another PE Live. Today we have the first PE Live of the week. Well, the first official PE Live of the week. If you start the week off, oh my God, what's going on here? So shout outs. We already got a donation and we'll get that in just a bit. Let me just get through the intro real quick. Thank you, Ipsters. I appreciate that. We'll get the official shout out pretty soon here. But we have the first official PE Live of the week. Today is April 29th. April 29th. Thank you, Fairy Tiger. Sorry that I couldn't get it earlier. Man, I was really trying to get it earlier, but sorry that I couldn't get the stream going earlier. Tomorrow for sure, though. Tomorrow for sure, because I don't have to go to the gym tomorrow. So tomorrow, 100% for sure. All right. So let's go ahead and, but thank you so much, Fairy Tiger. I appreciate the support, dude. Thank you for the like as well. But yeah, first one of the week. And it should be a good one. So let's go and get into some ninja news, and then we'll get you guys's we'll get the shout outs going. So on the channel, we had a video about Monolith Soft and E3. We're going to talk about that a little bit here. I want to get you guys' ideas, but also make sure you guys check out that video on the channel. I think it's very well crafted. I'm not going to tell you guys everything that I think, because I already told you guys what I think inside there, but I'm going to be getting you guys' thoughts on that. But we did have the video, so make sure you guys check that out. We also had pretty much nothing else, though. I think the PE Live from yesterday's up. The PE podcast is up. So all that stuff is up. This week we'll have more stuff to go over. We are starting our Road to E3 series. So if you guys have suggestions for Road to E3, I will be putting up a community post to where you guys can give me your suggestions for videos or topics that you guys want me to cover in Road to E3. Because it's pretty much a whole month and some odd days, weeks of Road to E3 videos. So your suggestions are going to be crucial to us shaping the content. So make sure you guys, I will put the post up in just a bit. Probably right after this podcast, and then you guys can go over to the community page and also let me know. Now, if you're a member on the channel, feel free to put your suggestions on the community page. I just put up a post for members only, where you can give me emote ideas. So I'll be looking through all the different stuff that you guys put in there, because I actually forgot to save the list that you guys that we made on the stream the other day. So if you can put your suggestions for new emotes on the community page for members only, that would be great. Members only can only see that post. However, for like the next Road for E3, anybody will be able to see that post. So make sure you guys check it out. We also had for the past week on the community page, in terms of Ninja News, we did have our special shout outs for people who were really supporting the village. So I will go over that real quick, just so we can kind of show you guys about that and what we're going to be doing each week at the end of the week. So let me go ahead and go to this. So basically here on the community page, you guys can see this right here. And basically anytime at the end of the week, usually on Sundays, I will go over the top ninja for the week. So special shout outs, like Big Bailey was the previous week. So shout outs to Big Bailey once again. Special shout outs to Rory AB, who pretty much is going to end the month as the Hokage mode. And then also as well, a special contributor, Andre Wine as well for that. So thank you guys for your support, and everybody who's a member, everybody who is subscribed. I gave all of you guys a special thank you for making the village what it is. So I appreciate all of you guys, and thank you for the support. I really do appreciate that. And we will be doing that at least once a week, going over the top different ones here. So there you go. And of course, you said let's kick butt 2019. Definitely going to do that. All right. Let's go ahead and let's get back to the content here. So shout outs. So if you want me to give you a shout out, feel free to say hi in the chat. I'll be more than happy to say hi back to you. Shout outs to Fairy Tiger. I know he's probably dipped, but thank you, Fairy Tiger. Appreciate you being here. Galaxy B, what's good? Big Mo, Elite Ninja Big Mo's here. Party Man, once again, what's up, man? Arash, what's good? I'll hold on to, I'll answer weird questions in just a bit, guys. Let me get through the beginning here. Let's see here. Suzumi, what's good? Also, real quick, Ipsters with the $5 donation and says, hi OJ, please play Bramble Scramble from DKC2. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and get some Bramble Scramble as we go through these shout outs. Bramble Scramble. This is a good track. DKC2. All right. Bramble Scramble. Where's the music though? There we go. This is Bramble Blast. I don't see Bramble Scramble, the music. I just see Bramble Blast. Is that the same thing? Is it this one? But it's called Sticker Brush. Okay, yeah, it's called Sticker Brush Symphony. Okay, got it. All right, so let me know how it sounds, guys. Is it not loud enough, too loud? Let me know in the chat. Let's also get what's it called? Ipsters here as the top stream ninja. So thank you so much for your contribution today. With that $5, you are the top stream ninja for the stream. So thank you, man. I appreciate that. Hopefully you guys enjoy the music. Hipsters. I thought it was Bramble Blast, but the Bramble scrambles the level though. I guess, right? Okay. What's up on the Penguin? Thank you for joining us so late where you're at. So thank you, I appreciate that. All right, let's continue on with the shout outs here. And thanks again, Ipsters. You guys give some love to Ipsters with the $5 donation. Hunter N64, what's good? Robert R, yo, the co-captain of the Viking Nation, what's good, man? Sounds good. All right, Galaxy B, Enrique Fraser, what's good? David FX, what's up? How's it going? T-Dude, what's good? Zeno, what's up, man? KJ2399, Amiibo fan, what's up? Jarmo, what's good? Wound Up Penguin, Hunter says good choice. Yo, what's up, Aiden Quinn? Elite Ninja Aiden Quinn in the house. Shadow King, what's up, man? Is it wrong? Persona 5 Scramble makes me think of breakfast? Well, no, scrambled eggs. So, not really. Yo, JD2, what's good, homie? Good to see you here, like always. Katana, is it, Kanata, Crypto, what's good? Paint That Purple, what's good? Mole War, Lizzie, what's good, Lizzie? All is well. Nasi. Wait, hold up. Okay. Onasni. I probably said that wrong. It says hi from Brazil. What's good? Vesper, what's good, man? Let's see. Started drinking unsweetened vanilla almond milk. OJ, chug a glass every morning now. Thanks to you, you should be a great change. Or should be a great change. Okay, yeah, man. Mav Intensifies, what's good? Red Enigma, what's good, guys? Good to see you guys here. Gordon, what's up, man? How's it going? Christopher Hart, what's good? Much respect to everybody. Juxtafer, what's good? Katana Riku, what's good? Katana Riku. Warren Wise, what's up, man? What's up? Gunslinger says, looking forward to E3. Me too. Mr. Clarence, what's good, man? Dave Gaming, what's up, man? Dave Gaming, happy to see you here. Dank Meme, what's good? Robert Bear, yes. Thank you for spending your free time here. You guys can be anywhere, but you're, right here. So I thank you guys so much for showing up to the stream. Let's see here. Hold on to random thoughts and questions, guys, towards the end. We'll definitely get your random thoughts. I'm not gonna be reading off people that just like blurt out random things. So just hold on to those towards the end, and we'll talk about that stuff towards the end. And we're doing shout outs right now. So yeah. Gabe Calm 21. Let's see here. Nathan is Drake, what's good? Gloomy Soul Call Weather, what's good? What's up, Saab? Suzumi, what's good? How's it going? Blair Saint, what's good? Who did I miss? Did I miss anybody? Alright, I think I pretty much got everybody. Bowsette, what's good, Bowsette? Good to see you here. Magnazone, what's up, man? Oh, you're not late at all, dude. You're coming just in time. You're good. We're going through shoutouts. Super Pilot, what's good, Super Pilot? Good to see you here. All right. Did I pretty much get everybody here? That whole Ethan Ford. Just 2 Fords, not just one. Double the Ford, double the fun, right? TCRX Gaming, what's good? Damien, what's good, Damien? What's up? How's it going, dude? I'm sorry, dude. My bad. There's 130 people plus in here. Real quick though, guys. I wanna let you guys know about something real quick. A lot of you guys follow me on Twitter. You guys are probably. I'm not gonna spend time talking about this whole thing with Etika. I'm not meaning, and I might talk about it more later. But I just really want to say, guys, take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves mentally. Take care of yourselves physically. I was going to make a post on Twitter the other day, which I'll probably do later. But like, things never go right in life, right? Let's have a little ninja talk here from the Hokage. Things never go right in life. Things can go really bad really fast, right? And you really got to take care of your bodies, take care of your mind, take care of everything. I know how Etika feels. You know what I'm saying? And I know how it is. Like, last year, I'm gonna show you guys something, and a lot of you guys have been around, so you guys have seen this. And I usually joke around about this, but I'm not gonna joke, right now. But well, actually, wait a minute, hold up, yo, we got a Toby Blaster real quick. Shoutouts with Ogechukwu and Wenye with the Toby Blaster. Let's go. Shoutouts to the 20. Ogechukwu and Wenye with the 20, and says, "What's up, OJ? Do you remember that guy on Twitter that argued with you on Twitter about the whole Philip Musin situation last year? His Twitter handle is Garioke721. That was me. I wanted to get that off my chest. I hope there's no bad blood. I love your content." Oh no, there's no bad blood at all. I don't even remember too much, to be honest. I don't even remember, and that's okay. Your opinion's fine. No bad blood whatsoever. You've been a subscriber on this channel. You've been supporting for a long time. So no bad blood on Twitter or anything like that. I don't have any bad blood with anybody, really. So no bad blood at all. And thank you so much for the donation. And your thought process and your opinion, that's your opinion on it. I get it. I mean, me and Dreamcast Guy, we've had disagreements on Philip. Obviously, we disagree on Philip, right? And that's fine. We still do the Spawncast. We still have no problem, So it's okay, man. It's okay. That's your thought process, and you're entitled to it. And Philip even said himself that, he's okay if people still don't like him or whatever the case is. So it's okay. So let me show you guys a picture. Let me get this off the stream real quick. So let me get this off. So I'll move over here. So this was me, and like I said, I know I've joked around with this. I've made jokes, but to be honest, guys, this was me. This was me about a year ago. This is how I look. Look at how big I am. Look at my hair. Look at what's going on with my face. Mentally, I was shook. I was not in a good mental health state last year. It was horrible. You really got to take care of your mental health. Otherwise, your body and the rest of yourself will go. My mental health was so bad last year, I just let myself go. And this is how I look. I was 240 pounds in this picture. 240 pounds in this picture because mentally, I didn't want to go to the gym. Mentally, I ate whatever I want because I was so bad mentally last year. I just was not in a good spot. Take care of your bodies, guys. Take care of your mental health. Don't ever let yourself go. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, just take care of yourselves. All right, guys? Like I said, I was going to do this on Twitter, which I probably will do in a bit. But I mean, like, just take care of yourselves. Just take care of yourselves so you don't, lose who you are, man. Like I said, 240 pounds. At this point, I'm like 180 pounds, So we're talking 40, 50, 60 pounds, and like I said, this was last year, right around this time, maybe a little bit May or March or something like that, So take care of yourselves, guys, okay? Mentally, there was all sorts of bad things happening with me mentally. But I kept it together for you guys in terms of content and everything. I kept it together, and I made sure to, still stream and still do videos. But mentally, things weren't good for me. So take care of yourselves, guys, okay? That's all I'll say on that. That's all I'll say on that. All right. So, he said you really improved, OJ. Yeah, man. Yeah, who was that guy? Yeah, that's my twin brother. You look so different. Yeah, you guys' support really got me through it, man. Like I said, if you follow me on Twitter, you guys know, like I said, I've been going through some personal stuff. Some of you guys maybe know a little bit more than others. Been going through some personal stuff, but at the same time, that doesn't mean you shouldn't exercise. That doesn't mean you shouldn't take care of yourself and get whatever you need mentally. So mental health, guys, is very important, and make sure you take care of yourself mentally. That's taking care of yourself body-wise, making sure that you eat good, making sure that you exercise, making sure that you're good in your body and how you take care of yourself, so things don't go bad for you. So shout out to Dark Rain with the subscription as well. Thank you, Dark Rain. I appreciate that. Let's see here. Well, I mean, the thing about it is that, yeah, not everybody's in the position to where they can take care of themselves, but at the same time, like, you've got to do what you've got to try. You've got to try. Is Cleveland Brown OJ worse than Bald OJ? Bald OJ and Cleveland Brown OJ are the same thing. I had a huge fat, which the bald spot in the back of my head is like pretty much clearing up. Like it'll probably be gone in the next month or two. But that picture, like I had a big old fat, like literally the whole back of my head was bald, dude. Like not even like they're the same person. Cleveland Brown OJ and bald OJ are like the same person. Like the whole back of my head, because of stress and because where I was mentally, the whole back of my head was bald, literally. So yeah. Let's see here. Know how to balance that. Yeah, diet's very important. Let's see here. You honestly don't look bad. Look the same. Love you carry your weight well. I don't know. Let me tell y'all something right here. Let's have a little bit of fun with this picture, right? Like, let me tell you something real quick, Charity. My armpits are screaming for help right over here in this area. Like, look at my shirt. My shirt is literally screaming for help. Like, look at like my shirt, like right now. Like, look, you know, it's not supposed to be like it's like loose fitting. This is the same size shirt that I'm wearing right there, right? They're both large. My shirt is literally screaming for help. I have big arms, like I do have like my arms are muscly, like I have muscle, but the around the arms it's not supposed to be that much, you know, and around the shoulders. And like the sides right here, it's so tight, and that's a large. You know, this is, like I said, this is the same size shirt. This is also a large. So, I mean, I don't know. And then like the sides of the face, and like I said, look at the hair. Like the whole front of my head, like the whole front was balding. Like the whole front was balding and the back of my head was gone. So, I mean, like, and my face was a lot fatter. So I don't know. This looks like Cleveland Brown. You know what I'm saying? Now I look like, I don't know. Now I look like Rilo grown up to like 17 or like 20 something, you know, or 30. I look like Rilo grown up, but before I look like Cleveland. So yeah, man. Hair can grow back. Hair can grow back. A couple ways that you can grow your hair back, guys, is exercising, running, cardio. It helps the blood flow. You know what I'm saying? It just helps. Another thing that you do is you take eat healthy, and then also don't stress, eat healthy, exercise, and take hair regrowth products. Those are the 4 keys to growing your hair back. But literally, the whole front of my head right here was going bald, and the back was all going bald too. So yeah, those are the four things that you got to do to grow your hair back. Whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. If you want to grow your hair back, those are the 4 things that you do. Before it's too late. At some point, it's too late. Then you're gonna need like a hair transplant or something like that, right? Like you're gonna need, or you're gonna wear like a toupee, or you just go bald. Whatever the case is, nothing wrong with going bald. But like if you're in your 20s, 30s, and you're starting to thin, it's time to start taking some products. It's time to start changing some things up. You know what I'm saying? Like because you still got time, you know. So hair growth is correlated with a good circulation. Absolutely, Charity Scott. Absolutely. You got to have the blood flow and circulation. If not, like, then that's a problem. Then that's a problem. Take your glasses. What does it matter if I have my glasses on or not? I mean, I'm still the same. It's just glasses on or off doesn't matter. So, there you go. All right, here. That picture is awful. Yeah, it's not very good. The old one looks like terrorist videos. What? I don't know what you guys are talking about. See, that's why I don't show you guys all sorts of stuff like here. Man, y'all be saying some weirdo stuff. Anyway, you guys follow me on Twitter. See you later, Suzumi. Good to let's see here. See you later though. Let's see. The picture looks like you ate a whole little baby before taking. Thanks, Andre. I actually had a pizza. Don't mind you. I had a pizza. Okay. They bald head. All I'm thinking about is the bald meme from SpongeBob. Yo. So yeah, man. All right. Let's see here. The picture looks like you stepped on a scale and it's said to be. Bro, I'm getting freaking roasted right now. Yeah, all jokes. Thank you though. I appreciate it. Yo! Robert with the grenade gun! Unlock the $50 $50 donation, my boy Robert. Swooping through, taking top spots, top weekly ninja, top stream boss. Well, the stream boss right now. And of course, the top stream ninja as well. We call that the trifecta here on Player Essence. Thank you so much, Robert. Let's read your message, my boy. And he says, I was at a wedding a couple days ago for one of my friends. Met a lot of new people, and some of them said, I recognize you from somewhere. Well, I'm the co-captain of the Viking Nation. Nice, let's go. Let's go. The co-captain. See, look at that. You getting that instant fan. The co-captain of the Viking Nation, bruh. Let's go. My man Robert. Yo, you guys give some love. Give some emotes. Give some sharingans for the co-captain. Don't you dare say anything else. Co-captain of the Viking Nation, Robert. My boy Robert. Let's go. Let's go and get your name up here on the board, my man. Robert R. with the 50. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let me go turn on the air real quick, guys. That fat picture of me got me sweating already. Shout outs to Robert though, man. Thank you. All right. Actually, they didn't know what the Viking Nation is. That's our village, bro. You gotta let them know. Gotta let them know. But shout outs, thank you so much, Robert. I appreciate the 50, man. I really do appreciate the 50. Thank you for the support, man. Thank you. Let's get this back. Let's get this event list back on here, shall we? There we go. All right. All right, guys. Shall we get into the content here? Let's get into the content. All right. So, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. The future of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. There's been a bunch of interesting things last week. The big hoobabala or whatever was the fact that Joker Persona 5 wasn't revealed for the Nintendo Switch, and some people were saying like, hey, like there's not a mainline Persona game on a Nintendo Switch at this point, so therefore Joker shouldn't be in there. So I'm thinking of the future of Super Smash Brothers, and I'm thinking of the future of what's going on, and this could be a telling point, right, for what's going on. Like this could be like, hey, there could maybe not be a mainline game, but there might be characters from franchises, and Nintendo's just like, we don't care. We want to get the most popular or coolest characters from Japanese franchises or just from franchises into Smash Brothers. So I think that, man, it makes like, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy how that is. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things. I think going forward, we've talked about character predictions, and I'll give you guys mine. I've talked about in videos, but I honestly feel that there really could be the next character is going to be a Dragon Quest character. And I think they're going to announce the Dragon Quest character at E3. I think it's going to be Dragon Quest. I think it's going to be at E3. And then I also think they're going to have like another promotional video for Dragon Quest 11S or Dragon Quest 11S. So yeah, I think that's what's going to be, that's what's going on, man. I really think that's what's going to happen. So we'll have to wait and see. In terms of content, there's still a number of things that you guys have let me know about, like home run contest. I think there's still break the targets. What else is there that these weirdo modes that people like to break the targets, home run contest, and something else. We got stage builder. So I think maybe an update 4.0, which goes live around the time of E3. I think that we're going to get a new character because April, May, June, July. So maybe like around July or so, we're going to get that. Mav Intensify says maybe Joker also represents Shin Megami Tensei. I don't think so because it says Joker from Persona 5 and it says Persona 5 multiple times. So I think it's just Joker because Joker's in there. I think it's the start of a partnership, to be honest. I think mainline Persona is going to be on Nintendo platforms going forward in the future. I personally believe that. We have Persona 5 Scramble, which Joker's in there, and he's going to be on the Nintendo Switch, so that's great. But I do think that this is the beginning of a partnership where, just kind of like Tales of Vesperia, where Bandai Namco came out and said, yeah, you know what? Tales of Vesperia, this is the beginning of having Tails go multi-platform, because there's no need like for us to be, because like nobody's giving them any, Sony's not giving them any money. At least for Bandai Namco, Sony wasn't giving them any money, but yet there was exclusive after exclusive on PlayStation platforms. There's no need for that, especially with the Switch. That's why I made that video. Switch is going to change the landscape of Japanese gaming. Before, in the past, it was always Sony, 100% Sony, because Sony was always the reliable system to where it always won in pretty much every single region, right? PS1, PS2, PS3, even though like you compare that to the Wii, but obviously Wii was not HD, so it's like there's some issues if you wanted to make an HD game. But going forward, it's completely different now. And I think the Switch is changing that landscape, man. I think it really is. So I think this is the beginning of Persona going multi-platform in the future, which Atlas has also made a survey saying, what would you like to see Persona going forward in the future? Like PS4, Xbox One, Switch. I don't know if Sony's paying them anything. Like, there might have been a marketing deal maybe, but I don't think Sony's paying them to keep Persona exclusive. I really don't. And I've done a ton of digging. Like I talked about this on the Spawncast. I've digged as far as I can dig, even to the point to where it was a contact that actually has a friend out that can confirm to me that works at Atlas. Like, and maybe that person isn't privy to the knowledge of that, but at the same time, like I have not found anything, on that. So it is what it is. Shout outs to Mr. Pete, 1985, and said donated $5 through Super Chat and says, "What's up, OJ? About to crush a leg workout. Can you play some Gangplank Galleon 70% boys?" Absolutely, Mr. Pete. Thank you for the donation, and definitely crush that leg workout, my man. Definitely get to it. Them lunges, squats in, whatever you need to do, and we'll get that Gangplank Galleon for you. 70% of the Gangplank Galleon. 70%. We're gonna do the Smash version, right? Let me know how it sounds, guys. Is it too loud, not loud enough? Let me know in the chat. Also, thank you for subscribing. Adam Simon, thank you for subscribing. Serves Nintendo fans right, getting overhyped for the letter S and making assumptions with nothing to stand on. There's nothing wrong with that, but when you start like going crazy about it, like it's okay to make assumptions. That's fine if you're going to. But when you start getting mad and going crazy and saying that, oh, this was what it was supposed to be when it wasn't, then that's another thing, But yeah, I agree. What's up, Focus on Me? So let's see. So you have a contact with Atlas USA or Atlas Japan? One of the two. Let's see here. I'm gonna play 70% of the song. He's about to get 70% of the legwork out of it. 70. Robert says it just doesn't make sense. Japan loves Persona, and but hey, they love handhelds more. I think it would sell better than it ever did on the PS4. It would sell like crazy in the US too. They hate money, I guess. Well, it was funny because Dreamcast guy said the same thing. Dreamcast guy was like, I don't know if this is just like if there's like a deal or if Atlas is just stupid, and it had me freaking dying on the Spawncast, man. But like I said, this is the beginning of a partnership, and I think that going forward, a lot of Japanese companies were very wary of Nintendo when it comes to certain things, right? Like even like they weren't wary of Nintendo's portables, but they were very wary of Nintendo's whatever they call a home console, right? And I think that Persona 5 was obviously, that was for the PS3. So that was like back when the Wii was still around. They were talking about Persona 5 and getting that out, So it's not like it's like they make the decision at this point. A lot of Japanese companies are just slow to move. They're slow to make changes, they're slow to move, and they've always been, PlayStation is where our fan base is at. That's where we make our money, and we're gonna stay in our tried and true ways. Like a lot of them have like this traditional mindset. Like think of it like your old grandma or grandpa that has these ways, and like they won't get out of these ways, right? And like they just continue to stay the path, and they really need like a revelation in order to move them out of their old traditional ways. I mean, they really need something to happen to where they see, wait a minute, like they need to be woke up, or whatever the case is, or they need to wake up from whatever the issue is. And I think that's what the Switch is doing at this point, right? I think in the past, Persona Scramble probably would have just came out for the PS4 and called it a day. Just like Dancing Moon All Night and Dancing whatever it is, those aren't on Switch either at this point. So the Switch is a changing point for Atlas and Persona, more like it, in terms of what they're going to do going forward in the future. Because I honestly feel Persona 5 Scramble, if the Switch wasn't doing what it was doing, as in like bopping the hell out of the PS4 in Japan, and in some respects when it comes to games worldwide, we would have not even seen Persona 5 Scramble. I don't think Joker would have even been as a character if there wasn't a partnership in the future for Persona games and just games in general from Atlas to come to Nintendo. I don't think Joker would have even been in the conversation. So that's my thought process, at least. So let's see here. Persona the Royale is actually a battle royale. Atlas Lies. Exactly. If anything, I think Persona 5 might not be on the Switch. Adds fuel to the fire of Persona 5 eventually. Heck, this might even lead to Persona 5 Royale, the Switch coming to Switch. I think that's also another thing that we have to consider here. We have to consider that Nintendo might publish Persona the Royale, or Royale. It's just called Royale. Persona 5 Royale on the Nintendo Switch themselves next year. So we'll get that. That's something that I think could definitely happen. I honestly feel that can definitely happen. Like I said before, I do have a source that still says, hey, it's coming. But at the same time, like I said, with this, I don't want to sit there and make a video on that, because then people are going to be like, oh, whatever, just give it up. I could be mad. So I'll just wait and see. But it's the same thing that I said when people were telling me that I was lying, or they said that my source was wrong with Castlevania. Because when Castlevania Requiem wasn't announced for Switch, everybody said, oh, well, what's Richter? Oh, what's Simon? I mean, I've talked about this a million times, but, you know, I still had a source that said, no, Castlevania is coming to the Switch. And not just a little bit of Castlevania, maybe even more. I teased that, so I was like, oh no, I think Castlevania is coming, but not just a little bit of Castlevania, but maybe a lot of Castlevania is coming. And that's what we got. And there could even be more. So, like I said, man, we're just gonna have to wait and see, I guess, right? I predict the next Smash DLC character is going to be revealed at Square Enix's E3 show, while the next Smash DLC character is probably going to be revealed in EVO. I don't know about the next DLC character at Square Enix's show, but you know what? You could be right about that. If it's a Dragon Quest character, yeah, you could be right. You could be right, man. Yo, what's up, Focus on Me? But I hate my new job. Oh, you hate your new job, man. That sucks, dude. You just got it. You said it was a sales job though, so it makes sense. Most sales jobs aren't very fun unless you're making like a ton of money. It's not very fun. Let's see here. I'm mad about Persona 5. Hold up. I'm mad about Persona 5 R because I have to buy Persona 5 again. Yeah, I think that's what some people were saying. Like, it's not like just like a DLC expansion or something like that. It's like you have to play the game over again. That's like the crappy thing about Persona 5 R. You know, I much would have rather had it like a Xenoblade Chronicles Torn of the Golden Country, where it's just like an expansion and I can buy it standalone, or I can just add on to my game like a DLC, and like you just get a bunch of content from there. Like you go through exclusive content from there instead of integrating it into the game. It's like, oh, well, now I gotta play Persona 5 again to experience this new content. That kind of sucks, you know. But hey, it is what it is. You just want to know about Shin Megami Tensei 5. We're gonna get details on that soon. Adam says, I sadly gave in and bought the game for PS3 last night. I don't know if I'll ever pick it up on Switch if it ever does come out, unless it's P5R. Well, there you go. That's what everybody's saying, Adam. Like, that's no problem. You can give in and you can buy the game right now, and then if P5R comes out on the Switch, then there you go. You know? So, yeah. Hold on to random questions towards again. Bait Papo Nintendo. I don't know. That's the first time that I've ever heard that name here, unless you're somebody that changed your name. Are you subscribed to the channel? Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hold on to your random questions towards the end. I will answer random questions towards the end. But make sure you hit that subscribe button. I honestly don't know anything about games. The last console I played was the N64. Favorite game was Banjo-Kazooie. Wait a minute. You don't know anything about games, Charity Scott? So wait a minute. So then why are you here? If you don't mind me asking. Not that I don't like having you here. I do love having you here, but why are you here? Are you just here to hear about video games? I mean, I don't get it. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Are you here for Persona? Is that why? B Cotton Brash, what's good, man? My question got lost above. Did it? Let me try to find it. Let me try to find it. There's so many people here. I'm having trouble. Okay, I found it. Players, there is no more Sony handhelds, so mainline Persona will be on Switch, in my opinion. Persona 3 FES and Persona 4 Golden both sold more on the original, more than the originals on handhelds, right? I don't know about Persona 3, but I know Persona 4 did originally. Yeah, I know that definitely, yes, but I don't know about Persona 3. If anything, I think Persona 5... Okay, I already read that. I read that one. Sorry about that one, Penguin. I messed up, but I found it there. Let's see here. Anthony Albert. What's up, Anthony Albert? How you doing today, my boy? Says, could it be a thing where it's such a big announcement that Nintendo wants to make it, not Atlas? It could be. But it could be that Nintendo also wants to publish it. and put it out and like have the Royale content, you know, because like I don't think Nintendo likes ports of games that have like a lot less content than the PS4 and Xbox One versions or PS3 versions or whatever the case is. Like, for example, that was the big problem with the Wii U, and I know Nintendo didn't like that at all. Like, it's like, oh, we got this port. Oh, by the way, it's missing this mode. Oh, by the way, it's missing this. Like, that's one of the big things that Nintendo, that I know for a fact through some of my contacts, that Nintendo says, well, wait a minute, you know, if you're going to port over a game, we want everything. We don't want just like, you know, just like some of the content. We want the whole thing. Like, for example, Skyrim. Nintendo was very adamant that they put everything in Skyrim, which was a challenge to get that all on one cart. But I mean, like, they wanted everything in there. Now, there are some things that maybe technically can't be done. Like, for example, like mods, for example, like there are some things that Nintendo will bend on. Something like Doom, Snap Map was missing. But they want all of the content and then some if you can get it. That's one thing that Nintendo is very adamant about, you know, when it comes to things. So yeah. All right, so I want to see what Charity Scott has to say. Hold up. Oh, I subscribed because you guys were so nice and it's interesting. Okay, cool. Thank you, Charity Scott, for coming. No, seriously, we want to keep you around. And yes, we'll continue to be very nice and do whatever we can to make things interesting for you. Yeah, shout outs, Charity. You seem like a really nice person too. So thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. And yeah, feel free to ask questions when it comes to what we're topics, or if you want to know more about gaming, feel free to drop questions. And I know people here in the chat will definitely help you out if you want to know more about gaming. There is a game. You said the last system that you owned was the N64 and Banjo-Kazooie. There's a game, if you buy a Switch, I think a Switch might be good for you because probably you don't have enough time to play games, right? I think a Switch might be good for you because you can play it anywhere, right? And there's a game on there called Yooka-Laylee. And that game is very much like Banjo-Kazooie. It's the same developers who made Banjo-Kazooie. They made a game called Yooka-Laylee. And I think that you might find that game pretty cool on your Switch. I know Switch it's a little bit expensive, but there could be like a Switch Mini coming out, which is cheaper. And then you can buy Yooka-Laylee, and that can remind you maybe of your childhood with Banjo-Kazooie. So there you go. All right. Saints Row 3 also has the full. Exactly. Saints Row 3 has everything in there. That's the big difference that Nintendo wants. So I think that Nintendo could be publishing that. And I think does Saints Row come out? It comes out next week. Yeah, it comes out next week. So there you go. I'm probably gonna do Grubhub after this stream. I was just thinking because my stomach. I don't know if some of you guys heard that, but my stomach just growled because I went to the gym this morning and I have not eaten since the early morning. But that's okay. Fasting is okay. Like, or not real fasting, but like not eating every single time that you're hungry. That's good. That's good mental. It helps you mentally, right? To be able to just say, okay, like, because I've been hungry now for a few hours and I haven't been eating. I'm just like, okay, I can get through my string. So yeah. Yo, Mensa Botang, what's good? Also, we got a new subscription as well. JS Inspiration with the subscription. Thank you. I think since we started this stream, we've gotten 1, 2, 3 subscriptions. So if you're watching and you have not subscribed yet, please make sure you subscribe and get your official Ninja headband and shoutouts. So we can hit our goal. We try to get 5 of these every time we stream. So there you go. Yo, Frank Rodriguez. What's up, my man? Shoutouts to Elite Ninja Frank Rodriguez in the chat. Are we on the topic of E3? Yeah, we can move on. We can move on to the topic of E3, guys. We talked about Smash Brothers. We talked about E3. You guys can talk about Smash or E3. I did a video on Monolith Soft today and how they could be setting up for a big E3. And here's the video premise. 10 years ago, this was the first time that we ever saw, here in the West, that we ever saw Xenoblade Chronicles. But it wasn't called Xenoblade Chronicles back then. It was called Monado, Beginning of the World. That's what it was called. I remember seeing this game and I was like, this looks not very good. I remember seeing it, just like them. They had like a B-roll footage of the game at E3, and there was like a trailer like on IGN. I was just like, what is this game? I never heard about it, didn't know what was going on. I didn't know Monolith Soft was behind it, but it was called Monado Beginning of the World. That's what it was called. Now, obviously, they changed the name to Xenoblade Chronicles, and the name of the sword was the Monado, right? But back then, I remember seeing that game and just being like, what? So that was the first time ever. That was the beginning of greatness. That was the beginning of the legend of Monolith Soft, right? Not the actual Monolith Soft, because Monolith Soft's been around in terms of like Monolith Soft and who they are. They've been around for a while. But that was the beginning of Nintendo and Monolith Soft. And they were so untrusted that Nintendo didn't even want to publish their game here in the West. Nintendo of America didn't even want to publish Xenoblade Chronicles because they thought that it looked like crap. They thought that it looked crappy. So like, why? Nobody wants to play that on the Wii. We're doing Wii Play and we're doing Mario. Nobody wants to play RPGs. So Operation Rainfall happened, and man, I'm so grateful for Operation Rainfall. But that was 10 years ago at this point, you know? And could we be seeing the start of something new? Could we be seeing a brand new IP, the whatever it is, beginning of a new world that starts with their new IP? I think so, man. 10 years ago to this day, we found out about Xenoblade. Or not to this day, but 10 years ago at this E3, we found out about Xenoblade Chronicles. So could we be seeing 10 years later now what the next chapter is? Man, I really hope so. I really hope so, man. I really hope so. Xenoblade Chronicles was released in a staggered. In Japan, it was released in 2010. So it was announced I think in 2009, the same year. And then it was released in 2010 in Japan. In Europe, it was released in 2011. In the US, it was released in 2012. So they released it over the course of 3 calendar years because Nintendo was weird back then. I mean, and once again, we only got, I'll be honest, Operation Rainfall was amazing, but we only got it because Nintendo of Europe decided to publish the game. That's the only reason why we got it. Or they decided to localize the game. Nintendo of Europe decided to localize the game. Maybe Operation Rainfall helped like make the decision for Nintendo of Europe, but that's the reason why you have all the different accents in the game, is because of Nintendo of Europe, because the localization was done there. If you look at other games that Monolith made a game called Disaster: Day of Crisis, and Nintendo of America didn't publish the game here in the West. They published it in Europe, but they didn't publish the game in the West. So they were looking to do the same thing with Monolith. Like, Nintendo of America did not like Monolith Soft's games. They thought that their games were crap. I honestly thought they thought that their games were crap. They thought that their games were not good. Disaster: Day of Crisis isn't anywhere near as good as Xenoblade, but it's not a horrible game. And it's a very unique concept for a game. You know, very unique concept for a game. And one of the very few games that Monolith Soft has done that's not an RPG. Like, not like a true RPG. So, yeah. It would be nice if they announced Final Fantasy 15 for the Switch at E3. I think it's lost its, at this point, I think it's lost its luster. And to be honest, I don't know, like, if they can even do, like, the size of that game is too much. Like, let's say Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition, there's no way that they can get that on any acceptable cart size. It's just, I think it's impossible. To me, it's very much like Red Dead Redemption 2. It's just too big. The game size is just too big. It's just too big of a game. If you want all the content, and if you strip it down, vanilla Final Fantasy 15 with some of the updates, like to where you can switch between characters and all that, maybe they can get that done, because the original Xbox 360 file size, I think, is like 50 gigabytes. So maybe you get that done. But if you wanted everything with the Royale content or the Royal content in there or whatever, or Royal Edition content, it's just too big of a file size. There's just no way that they can get it done. It'd be like, you'd need like a 60 or 70 gigabyte cartridge, I think. You need like a 64 gigabyte cartridge, and that's even with mass compression, you know. So I don't know, man. I think the boat maybe has sailed on that one. Is it possible to do a badge for people who aren't sponsors, like a subscriber badge, like maybe joining or whatever, the first level ninja in the Naruto verse? No, YouTube does not allow you to see who is a subscriber through chat. So the only way that I can tell is if the person wants their name to be a subscriber. Like to like, if I go in like through like Nightbot through a third-party application, but there's no way that YouTube doesn't necessarily want people knowing like when they're subscribed and not and all that. It's just weird, but no, there's no way for me to do that, Andre. Said, oh, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I'll check it out. I checked that game out. Yeah, check it out, Charity. Check it out when you get an opportunity. I think Switch would be the perfect system for someone like you. If you haven't played since the 64, I think Switch would be a really good system for you, because it's just enough to where, you know, you can play like maybe like before bed. You don't gotta sit there and jack into a TV and do all that stuff. It's super simple. It's basic. You know, you don't gotta worry about a lot of other things that you gotta worry about with like other systems. So I think the Switch would be perfect for you. All right. Let's see here. They made the chibi version of Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, because they did make that. So the Pocket Edition. Let's see here. Final Fantasy 15 won't run on Switch unless they switch the Unreal Engine 4. which more likely will not happen. Well, no, you'd have to port it over to Unreal Engine 4, so they're not going to do that. No, they're not going to do that. I don't think they're going to take the time to do that. If they really wanted it, like if they spent the time and money, they can probably get it to run on the Switch if they got Panic Button to do it. But like they're not going to do that. So there you go. Shadow King says, I'd like to see both a new IP starting on the ports of Xenoblade 1 because it would take less work than X. I don't know if Xenoblade 1 would take less work than X. A port of Xenoblade 1 compared to X? I don't know if it would. Xenoblade 1, you mean in HD? Xenoblade 1 is not in HD. So they'd have to make... I think it would take equally amount, just about as much work, to be honest. Xenoblade X is already in HD. And the engine already runs on the Switch. So it might take less work. It's just the expense. Because Xenoblade X has online play. Xenoblade X has multiplayer features. Like there's a whole other type of things that you have to do to port over to the system. You know? So Xenoblade 1, you know, might be more difficult. Believe it or not. What engine? It's an in-house. It's Monolith's in-house engine. They've never mentioned what engine it is. It's just an in-house engine that they use for RPGs. I'm like, let's see here. I don't think a Switch Pro would be able to run Final Fantasy 15 more so over than a Switch or anything like that, unless it was a drastic leap up. But I don't think a Switch Pro, like when people say Switch Pro, what does that mean? Does that mean the system is way more stronger than what it is? Does that mean the system is a new Nintendo 3DS type of jump? So I mean, like, I don't know if that's going to be the case. However, Xenoblade 1 couldn't run on a regular 3DS, but it can run on a new Nintendo 3DS. So maybe it gives it just enough to be a little bit better. But it depends on what they do to the system and what they do for it. So yeah. I think Monolith could reveal a trilogy for Xenosaga and a sequel for Xenoblade Chronicles X. That'd be a lot of work. That'd be a ton of work. And that would also require Bandai Namco, Terry. Because they own the rights to Xenosaga. Yo, what's up, P10? How's it going, my boy? You said, I just want the base story, never finished it. Yeah, I understand, but it's just the game. The problem with Final Fantasy 15, like somebody alluded to here, is the engine. That's the first problem. The work that it would take, that's the second problem. And then the size of the game. Those are the three problems with Final Fantasy 15 for the vanilla Switch, at least. Engine, Luminous. That engine's trash, even on PS4 and Xbox. I need to stop using that word a lot. The engine is not the best when it comes to game development. And the size of the game is just, it's ballooned up to like 100 gigabytes or something like that. Like Final Fantasy 15, the Royal Edition, I think it's like 70 something to 100 gigabytes. I know it's somewhere in that range. On the PC, it's well over like 100 gigabytes. Well. Yo, Robert! Once again, Robert with the Dewey Buster! Let's go, Robert! What? Showing the support on the village. Yo, that's 70. That does make you the weekly ninja. Does make you the weekly ninja, of course. Extending that lead. Thank you so much. Robert with the 20 says, time to hit the bed here in Sweden. You can choose any awesome song for the village. Thank you so much, Robert. Once again, thank you for the support to the Ninja Village today. Your contributions will go towards a better future for all of us. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I really, really, really do. And let's go ahead and let's get this going here since we're talking about Xeno. This is one of my favorite songs. So thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the support. And you guys give some love. And yes, Robert, sorry, man, for starting a little bit later today. I was just a little busy. I had to go get my haircut, and then like it took a little bit longer because I told him to trim my beard and all that. So it just took a bit longer than I would have normally liked. And then I also had to go to the gym, so that's the reason why I started up a little bit later today. But tomorrow we'll be back to the regular, like around I think like around maybe 10 o'clock your time. I'm trying to get it by 12. I think I like to do the streams by 12, so like around maybe like 9 o'clock your time. So tomorrow I'm for sure for the Viking Nation. I'm gonna make sure it's earlier for you guys. So there you go. The volume's a little low. All right, no problem. Let's boost it up a little bit, shall we? Shall we, Ninja? How about this? Is this okay? John Duncan says, do you think any Banjo game would be ported over to the Switch? It's a possibility. Remember, guys, if you are an Elite Ninja here, I will answer your random questions. Let's see here. So let's keep it going. It's a big game. It's like 180 gigabytes on PC. Yeah, I like the PC. Exactly. It's huge on the PC. It's huge on the PC. Am I the only one who wants the 13 trilogy? Yeah, you probably are. The Final Fantasy 13 trilogy is more likely than Final Fantasy 15. I don't know if Square Enix wants to go back to the Final Fantasy 13 trilogy. I really don't. I mean, that was a very down time for Square Enix, so I'm not sure if they want to go back to that. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. 13 was bad. I don't think it was bad. I just think it wasn't that great. 13, oof. Mav Intensify says, we've gotten so many retro games on the Switch from big Japanese companies. Most franchises that are in Smash are there. We'll probably get the old Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, Metal Gear games at some point. Okay. Yo, shoutouts to G5 with, it says you tipped $1.90. It says you tipped $1 in the Streamlabs on the chat, but then it says on my thing here, it says that you tipped $1.99. So G5, which one is it? Is it $1 or is it $1.99? It says just tipped $1 USD, and then it says tipped $1.99. So I don't get it. That's weird. Oh, either way, thank you for the $1.99 tip. I appreciate that. I really do, man. Thank you so much. And thank you for being a longtime supporter on the channel as well. I do appreciate your support, man. I really do. Thank you. All right. Hi, OJ. How you doing today? What did I miss? I don't know, Credestra. What did you miss? You missed us talking about this picture of me. You missed us talking about mental health. You missed us talking about, what else did we talk about? We talked about Smash's future. So yeah, those are the different things that we talked about. So yeah. All right, so shall we continue on with this, guys? When it comes to Monolith Soft, anything else you guys want to say on Monolith Soft, or what's going on, what you think is going to happen at E3? We can move into a more broader aspect in terms of E3, because this is the road to E3. We are going to have E3 dedicated streams and content all month long. So, so is there anything else that you guys think that could happen? Like I said, I'll be asking you guys this question quite a bit. So if you guys repeat yourself, that's okay. This is the E3 hype month, so let's get it. Direct before E3? No, I don't think so. Nintendo kind of outlined, they said, you know what? Like the next time that we do a direct is probably going to be E3. So I think that E3 is it, you know? Xenogears remake, man, I would love a Xenogears remake, but I just don't know if it's going to happen, you know? YouTube took the 99 cents. YouTube didn't take nothing. Streamlabs wouldn't, because he donated through Streamlabs. So I hope YouTube didn't. That'd be weird. But yeah, that'd be weird. But yeah, it says tip the $1, then it says $1.99. I don't get it. Either way, I think it was $1.99. Everything else says $1.99. YouTube, the Streamlabs says $1, but I think it was $1.99. Anthony Dump says, I'd like to see a new RPG from them. So like the new IP that we've talked about before. Yeah. Oof, I didn't send the whole message. I requested you to play Mortal Kombat Deception character select music. Oh, okay. No problem. I will play that music for you right now. No problem, dude. All right. I see. I heard someone predict that the next Mario Kart will be revealed at E3. I think they talked about that on the PE podcast too. I think that's also something that we talked about on the PE podcast. So, yeah. All right, let me know how it sounds, guys. Frank Rodriguez says, do you think Atlas has any plans for Royale on Switch during E3? I don't know about E3. Maybe next year. I don't think so on E3. I think it's going to be after the PS4 release. If we do get anything, it's going to be next year. Metal Gear Solid Twin Sticks on the Switch, let's go. Yeah, Mr. Pete, that'd be great, but I don't think it's going to happen. Konami's weirdos. That would be nice, though. That'd be really nice. I like Twin Sticks. Ethan Forces, I like to see Atlas do something big with Nintendo this E3, like porting games to it. Well, Atlas doesn't really show up to E3 much, and Atlas doesn't really do much, to be honest, so we'll see what happens. I think Etrian Odyssey at E3 is definitely a possibility, along with maybe some other, like Radiant Historia or something like that. Some of their old 3DS games and stuff like that. I think those could potentially getting sequels or new entries on the Switch. Shadow King says, I think we'll see some Final Fantasy ports. I'm hoping for anniversary editions of 1 and 2, because I never got to play those. They are said to be the best versions. Okay. Maybe we see Final Fantasy 6, too. What if a new Xeno game was being made? Not Xenoblade, but a new Xeno game in general. That would be nice. Like a Xeno, like Xeno Katana, or like Xeno something else. Yeah, Xeno Gun or Xeno whatever. Yeah, that would be, dude, that could be awesome. What if it's like a spin-off of, like, not spin-off, but it's like a separate alternate thing of like Xeno, but it's like set in the fantasy, but with like high-tech fantasy setting, like they had in the artwork, but then also high-tech stuff that also comes into play too. That'd be dope, man. I'd be down. Lower the volume a little bit. All right. How's that? I'd love to play a new Radiant Historia. Dude, I would be down for Radiant Historia and all of those games if they brought them over. They just need to be on the Switch. Like Etrian Odyssey and all those games that were released at the very end of the 3DS's life. Like, I was like, these games look cool and all, but I'm not gonna sit here and play this on my 3DS. You know, I want to be able to stream it for you guys. I'm not gonna sit here and just like spend the $40 or whatever the case is on these games and then not be able to stream or share it at all. You know, like not have the ability to do that. I'm a content creator. I like to create content, so. I don't want to sit there and have it just sit on my shelf and not be able to play and stream it. I'm not buying a 3DS capture card because the 3DS capture card's stupid. You know, it's so dumb how it works. Like you gotta send your 3DS into somebody. They gotta fix it for a capture. That's the dumbest thing that I've ever heard of. Like it should just be able to plug in and like it's a capture card. Like there should be like an HDMI port on the 3DS. I don't care. It shouldn't be so weird to freaking use it to stream or to capture footage on the 3DS. On a portable. So anyway, defend the ancient AK-47 in Xenogun. There you go. Xeno World, Xeno Fantasy. Ooh, Xenogears Chronicles GT. Drop the GT, just Xenogears Chronicles. There you go. What if they got Monolith, Soft, and Atlas to make an RPG and they announced it at E3? Would you be hyped? I don't think that is too far-fetched, to be honest. I really don't think that's too far-fetched. I think that could be something that happens, and yeah, that would be super hype because we've seen it before, right? Atlas and Nintendo teamed up, Nintendo/Intelligent Systems teamed up to make an RPG, Tokyo Mirage Sessions. So yeah, if you could only have one game announced, what would it be? A complete remake, or no, a completely brand new addition to Chrono Trigger franchise. So Chrono Trigger 3 or whatever it is, Chrono Cross 2, something in the Chrono series. Or it's the next evolution of Chrono Trigger. That would be the one game, if I can get one game announced, it'd be that game. So yeah. Unbelievably hyped for Final Fantasy 12 tomorrow, OJ. How you feel about it? I'm feeling pretty good. I'm going to go pick it up at Best Buy tomorrow morning. Do you think Nintendo will ever partner with Takahashi or continue their contract with Hashimoto? So wait, there's a lot of Hashimotos and Takahashis. So can you give me some more context to what you're talking about? There's multiple Takahashis and Hashimotos that work in the gaming industry. So tell me, attach the franchises that you're talking about, you know, with them. Hack 3DS systems, and I have homebrew streaming solutions. Not sure how well it worked though. There you go. Chrono Bust. What would you put the percentage chances of Xenoblade 1 remake announced at E3? 50% or lower. Would it be the 10th anniversary of the reveal, just like you said in your video? It would be the 10th anniversary of the reveal. Yeah, it would be. Maybe you can play 3DS emulator. Is it Citra? It isn't perfect, but it works. Nah, I don't want to do all that. I don't want to do all that. That's too much work. I don't feel like doing it. I'd rather just have something work. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather just have it be easy, not have to download anything like that. I'm tempted to get Chrono on the DS. Have you beat the game before? Man, what would I give for a Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE port announcement and a sequel at this year's E3? That's not a sequel. Is not gonna happen. That game's never. I don't think that game's ever gonna get a sequel. It sold to trash. It sold very poorly on the Nintendo Switch. Sorry, I can't speak. Tokyo Mirage Sessions is probably not going to get a port on the Nintendo Switch because it sold so poorly on the Wii U when it was released. Hold on to random questions towards the end, guys. I'm answering stuff on E3 and all that. Hold on to random questions towards the end. All right, I think we should move on to the next thing here, shall we? We are an hour and 10 in, so yeah, I think we should move on to the next thing so we can get your guys' random questions answered. All right, so we got a brand new trailer for Redout. I haven't seen it yet, so you guys get a live reaction.
The sunsets on my life.
Lightspeed edition. Looks like it's 60 frames a second. 6 players online. Fast Racing Neo and F-Zero meet. Looks good. Took him a while. May 14th, the Lightspeed edition is coming out. So it did take him a while, but there it is. There it is. Yeah, Wipeout, F-Zero, Fast, RMX, all those games kind of combined. It looks like it looks like that. It looks like that. So yeah. Looks like that. Is it cell shaded on Switch? It looks good but different. No, it's not cell shaded on Switch. The lighting is just probably different than what you've seen. But no, it's not cell shaded at all. No, the lighting is just probably a little bit brighter in terms of what like the colors that they use and stuff like that. Now this is pod racing. Well, there you go. I remember the Star Wars pod racer. I used to play that a lot as a kid. Tanny, hold on to random questions towards the end. If you really want your random question answered, you can be an Elite Ninja, or you can drop a donation and put your question in there. But I'm not going to be answering a bunch of random questions. Otherwise, people just keep on asking random questions and asking random questions. So either you can have a little bit of patience, or you drop a donation, put it in there, or become an Elite Ninja. Otherwise, like I said, I'm just going to continue getting a bunch of random questions over and over and over throughout the whole stream. So hold on, my man. It's a 2-hour show, so hold on towards the end. And if you can't hold on, like I said, you can do one of those other options. All right, so is it better than Nickelodeon kart racing? Probably better than Nickelodeon kart racing. I'm playing the raid quest on Xenoverse 2. Okay, you're talking about something else. No. Don't delete their questions. They're able. Anybody can ask a random question if they want to ask a random question. Whether I'll answer it or not is up to my discretion. Like, if you ask a random question and I feel like answering it like right away, then I will. But if I don't and I feel that it's going to deviate into other things which could derail the stream, then I probably won't, and I'll tell you, hold on to random questions. But if it's something that's related to where, or if I want to answer it, you know, then I will. But if it's not, then I'll tell you guys to hold on and wait. So yeah. So do you guys have any thoughts on Redout, the Nintendo Switch trailer? What do you guys think about this game? May 14th, are any of you guys going to pick this one up? And then we'll get into random questions after you guys' thoughts on this. Let's see here. Is it better than Garfield Kart, though? Is it better than Garfield Kart? I don't remember Garfield Kart. I like Garfield, though. Garfield's awesome. Garfield. And it makes me want to eat. I'm totally going to get something good from Grubhub. I need something good today. Not like unhealthy, but just something good. Garfield Kart. On the 3DS? This is Garfield Kart gameplay on the HD PC. This is a mobile game? I think it looks better than Garfield Kart, but this doesn't look horrible. Oh, you got some power sliding. Let's go. Okay. Spring. What does the spring do? Oh, you throw it behind you? Some boost. Coins. If you get those cat coins, what happens? Do they make you go faster? Oh, you slipped. You peeled out. Oh no! Okay. He's drifting. Not drifting very good. So what he's gonna get? A pie. Is it a remote controlled pie? It's a remote controlled pie. Oh. Okay. I might have to cop this Garfield Kart. You got Odie, Arling, John, Harry. You got a Squeak. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at another track. All right, take a look. One more, guys. Let's see. Oh, we got blown up. I don't know what he got blown up by though. Okay. Okay, you got like a track that goes off to the side there a little bit. Oh, that spring hit him. So that spring doesn't pop you up. It just hits you. It's like a banana peel just chilling. Another spring. Can you hold the weapons behind you? I don't think you can. Okay, let's see how he power drifts this one. Okay, he's slowed down. A wand goes in front. What did that wand do? Ooh, got blown up. Did that wand do that? Uh-oh, he got bopped. Okay. See this? I want to see some more of the weapons and the items in the game. I don't know if Redout is better than Garfield Kart. It's looking pretty good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's like a turbo. Okay, he went for the boost. Oh, that was the lasagna. Yeah, that was the lasagna. He got the lasagna. He got the lasagna. Okay. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Not great, but not bad at all. Shoutouts to is it Kahira? Easily with the subscription. Thank you so much. Welcome to Elite Ninja Village of Player Essence. That gives us 4 out of 5. We're almost at our YouTube subscriber goal. So if you're on YouTube and you're not subscribed yet, please make sure you subscribe to the Elite Ninja Village of Player Essence and get your customized shout out on the channel here. All right. So I think Redout is better than Garfield Kart. I think it's better than Garfield Kart. Yo, what's up, Tetra fan? How you doing today? So I don't know. Has anybody actually played that game, Garfield Kart? And who's played Redout here? Has anybody actually played Redout? Redout. Is it a great game? Is it a great game? Speaking of which, what are the chances of Nintendo reviving F-Zero? The chances are 50% or higher. 50% or higher. I'll always say that 50% or higher for that. So. Let's see. Let's reach that YouTube. Yeah. If you're watching and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscription and get that customized shout out, like I stated. OJ, do you know anything regarding the Mario Kart mobile game? Yeah, we just talked about it, Beetle, or they just talked about it, Beetle. They have a open beta that you can, or not an open. They have a closed beta that they're taking people for Android, and then it's going to be out this summer. So there you go. There's not really much. It's just a mobile game, guys. There's not really much more to know outside of. It's not going to be anything crazy. It's not going to be anywhere near as good as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I mean, it's just going to be a Mario Kart. It's probably going to be like Mario Kart DS. To be honest, it's probably going to be like that type of game. So. It's just going to be a Mario Kart mobile game. There's not really I don't think there's going to be a ton to it. Just like Super Mario Run, just like, like all their other games. Like, they're cool and all. Like for example, like Fire Emblem. It's cool, but it's like, it's not Three Houses. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not Path of Radiance. It's not real Fire Emblem, but it gives you a little slice of what you can expect. You know? Did I say Mario Kart 8 Mobile? Sorry, or Mario Kart World Tour or whatever, tour mode or whatever the hell it's called. He said, "Nah, I'll stick to Mario Kart." Yeah. Are you into futuristic racers like Redout and F-Zero? Not really. To be honest, not really. I'm not really big into futuristic racers. I'm not really big into racers at all because all you do is like, you just hold down one button, hold down one button, hold down one button, hold down one button, and then like, move the stick. I mean, it's just, I'm into like kart racers though, because with kart racers, it's like you like throw items and stuff like that. So like you actually like, there's like combat. Like I'm into like combat racing games, yeah. So if a game has combat in it and racing, then yeah, I'm into it. I'll say the one game pure racing that I was into as an adult would be MotorStorm. Let me show you guys this game, MotorStorm. I love this game. I used to play it on my friend's PS3 all the time because he had. I mean, I had a PS3 in college too, but MotorStorm, Pacific Rift. Yeah, the first two MotorStorm games. These were so good, man. Let me show you them. Oh, what's going on? Okay, here we go. Yeah. Because what was cool about this, it was like the terrain was all over the place. And like, oh, hold up. You guys can't see it. Okay, now you guys can see it. What was cool was the terrain was all over the, like the manipulation of the terrain was all over the place. Like you have different paths that you can go. It was really cool. And like you can use motorcycles, you can use cars, you can use SUVs, you can use Jeeps. Look, he fell off, but it's all good. Like he crashed, but there's another route that you can go underneath. This was amazing. I don't know why they stopped this series. This to me was better than Gran Turismo. This was better than Forza. This was my favorite racing game as an adult. This is my favorite racing game. I love like the shaking and all like the force feedback. Imagine this type of game with like HD, like rumble and all that. This was just so good, man. I don't know why they stopped this series. It's so good. I love this game. This is there's two MotorStorm games. There's the original and then there's this one as well. Like you can use like ATVs. There was all sorts of stuff that you can use, man. It was great. I love using the motorcycles in the game. And then you have like boost, like NOS basically. Oh, he crashed. There was online play. Man, this was good. And like I said, I like it because it's not just so cut and dry. Look at that. Like, look at that. You can take the other path off to the left, or you can hit that jump. And like they don't try to hide all the the problem I have with Mario Kart is that Mario Kart's always trying to hide all the different places that you can go, or different, and like, or you need mushrooms in order to take certain paths. The thing that I like about this game is that you can see all the paths and you just have to go there. They're not trying to hide anything from you. It's like, hey, there's this path, there's this path, there's this path, you know, and like you don't need some type of lucky item in order to take that path. You see that path, you can go there. You know, that's what I loved about this game over like a Mario Kart or kart racers, because you don't need a certain item or anything. You just need boost, right? I mean, that'd be the only thing, but you don't have to get boost or get a mushroom or whatever the case is as like an item. Like, so I love that about MotorStorm because you can go anywhere, you know? So yeah, it was great, man. This is some great stuff. I like Need for Speed, but Need for Speed got a little repetitive too. MotorStorm never got repetitive to me because of how many different, like the terrain and all that, and like where you can take, like there's people over there to the left, there's people going over here slightly to the right, there's people flying over the top. It's great, man. I need to play this again. We need it on why isn't there MotorStorm on PS4? Can you buy MotorStorm on the PS4? Does anybody know? Can you buy it and play it on PS4? Is there music in the game? I think there is. I think you can. Oh no, man, that's so dumb, dude. Why not? It's unfortunate. I used to play a lot of Gran Turismo now, and I ain't got no time for like 30 different licenses. Just let me race. Yeah, exactly. That's what I liked about it. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, Gran Turismo, too many licenses, too much. It's too like realistic. Like, oh, I'm gonna over here be like freaking, you know, It's like it's too real. I don't like Gran Turismo anymore. I used to like it when I was a kid, but I don't like it anymore. It's too realistic. There's too much stuff like where you have to sit there and like slow down all the time and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, let me go through like jungles and deserts and like pick motorcycles and ATVs and ride all over. I don't want to sit there getting licenses and let me upgrade. Let me get some money and upgrade my wheels real quick. Like that's cool and all. Like I get it for like, and it was like I said, it was fun back in the day. But like not at this point. I mean, I want to upgrade. I want to upgrade and like, and I think MotorStorm you can like upgrade like your wheels and stuff like that or whatever. Like I want to upgrade, but like I don't want to do like professional like to where it's like, you know, like super realistic upgrading. Like that's why I've never liked NASCAR games either. Like NASCAR is just too boring for me. Too boring. But anyway, all right. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and let's get into the next topics here, guys. If you have a question, I'll be more than happy to answer it, all right? So, random questions not at this point. TCRX Gaming, Jet Moto's great too, by the way, party man. I loved Jet Moto as a kid. Absolutely love it. TCRX says, I've never played a Fire Emblem game, but I loved Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle and Valkyria Chronicles 4. Do you think I'd like the gameplay of Fire Emblem Three Houses? Hashtag Wii Excite Truck. I liked Excite Truck too on the Wii. And yes, if you like Valkyria Chronicles 4 and you like Kingdom Hearts, then you'll be right at home with Fire Emblem Three Houses. All right, let's keep it going. No, but there's a MotorStorm clone called Onrush. Look it up. Yeah, you know what? I want to get Onrush. That's something that I've been wanting to get and play is Onrush. So, Vesper, do you have me on Twitter? Can you remind me because I know I'm gonna forget. So can you send me like can you tag me if somebody maybe party man can you remind me or somebody remind me on Twitter about Onrush? Anybody remember RC Pro AM? Yep, I do. That was actually Rare. Rare made that game, and I remember playing RC Pro AM all the time. That was like a combat racer though, because you got items and stuff like that. So yeah, and off road. Anybody else remember off road and super off road? Me and my brother and my sisters. Oh my gosh, off road was the Friday night special. The Friday night special, pick up on off road. Pick up off road, get the money, get your buy your NOS, buy your different tires, and dude, off road like. But off road reminds me of MotorStorm though, right? Off road was like a really crappy version of MotorStorm, and I mean like crappy as in like obviously the graphics aren't as good and everything, but it was like dirt tracks and like you had these different like jumps that you did, and you went around in like this little overhead circle type of thing. But yeah, man, it was great. I loved off-road. Off-road was so cool back in the day. All right. Remember Sledstorm on PS1? Remember the Rob Zombie track? That was epic. I don't remember Sledstorm. I didn't play that. I didn't play Sledstorm. Will Nintendo buy a new studio this year? No. There you go. There's your No, they're probably not going to buy a new studio this year because they don't need to. They've got plenty of studios that can make plenty of games. All right, so let's see here. You catch it any playoff NBA tonight? I'll probably have to work tonight, so maybe afterwards, maybe the late game. But I'm gonna be working tonight with the stream. So, what's up, OJ? That Monolith video today got me hyped for whatever they are planning. Yeah, man, that's what I want. It's been too long since I talked about Monolith Soft, so I have to get it all out of my system today. We got to talk about Monolith Soft at least once a week here on Player Essence. Yeah, Sob, I read your comment already. Yeah. What we stream tonight? Well, I'm gonna do another PE live actually, and then we might be streaming. We're probably gonna be streaming Super Smash Brothers. So yeah. Any Dragon's Dogma tonight? Probably not Dragon's Dogma tonight, but maybe tomorrow Dragon's Dogma, because I don't have to go to the gym tomorrow, so maybe tomorrow Dragon's Dogma, maybe during the day. But yeah, definitely gonna get back to Dragon's Dogma very soon. I played about another hour and a half in portable mode. Dragon's Dogma, I can't stress how good Dragon's Dogma is, and for $29.99 for all the content you get in that game, yo, it's too good. It's too good, man. Dragon's Dogma is so good. So good. I love the skills. I love the equipment, the upgrading, the leveling. the side quests, job boards. Man, it's just great. It's just great. What do you think about Nickelodeon kart racers? My bad if you've seen the comment already. Charity, what do I think about? I've never played it. I've never played it, but I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's very good based on what people were saying. I don't know. Maybe Dragon's Dogma. I might stream Dragon's Dogma tonight since I don't have to go to the gym, so I can, so I don't have to wake up super early. I might stream it tonight. Might. We'll see. Depends on what I feel like. We'll have to wait and see. I might just do Smash tomorrow. Wound Up Penguin says, I have a question about Monolith Soft. You mentioned in your Xenoblade video that Xenoblade Chronicles X ended on a cliffhanger. So why did they make Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and not Xenoblade Chronicles X2? Could it be because Xenoblade Chronicles X2 is a possibility? Yeah, I'll tell you the reason why. They made Xenoblade Chronicles 2 because so many people complained that they wanted a story similar to Xenoblade Chronicles 1. So that's the reason why they made Xenoblade Chronicles 2, because people complained that there wasn't more of an emphasis on story. They complained that it wasn't more like Xenoblade Chronicles 1, so they decided to make Xenoblade Chronicles 2 instead of Xenoblade Chronicles X2. All right, no, I'm really feeling it. No, the Persona. No other Persona. No, not no the Persona. No other Persona with the Twitch follow and also with the Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. The soul of Pyra. Speaking of Monolith Soft and speaking of Xenoblade, burns within you, my man. Thank you so much for joining the elites over on the Fire Nation. I appreciate that, man. I really do. If you want to get in on some action for Super Smash Brothers or for any of the other games that we play multiplayer-wise, you are welcome to do so. In addition to joining our exclusive Discord, feel free to message me on Twitter and let me know that it was you, and I'll be more than happy to follow you back and get you that information. Or if you want, I can whisper you the information right here in the chat on Twitch. No gym tomorrow, but it's back in biceps tomorrow. Well, no gym for me tomorrow. Maybe gym for you, but no gym for me. I only go to the gym 3 times a week. There's this person that's getting kind of upset with me because they don't like the amount of weight that I'm losing. So I cut back going 5 times a week. I cut it back to 3 times a week because this person started to complain. All right, so let's see here. Sal Vasquez says, would you like a Condemned series bundle on the Switch? They were good. They were really good on the Xbox 360. That'd be cool. I'd like it. Are you planning on watching Smash Summit? When is the Smash Summit? Well, you did say that you would play Smash tonight, but you can play whatever is up to you. Yes, I did say that I'd play Smash tonight. So we're probably going to play Smash tonight. We might play Smash and Dragon's Dogma. I might do both, dude. But yes, I know people have been looking forward to Smash, so I'm probably going to play Smash tonight. Probably. Almost pretty much 100%. 99.9% sure. Yes. I'm not going to say who it was, but there's just this person. I'm not going to say who it was. Speaking of your twin brother, at least you're not going through what happened to CND and Etika. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, Credastra. So yeah, mental health is always important. So make sure that my mental health is there. Yeah. Someone's getting upset you losing weight. Yeah, a little bit. You thought C&D just didn't want to do YouTube anymore? It seems that way. I think, like I said, once you hit a certain amount of fame really early, I think it kind of can overwhelm you. A lot of these guys are super young, you know, and they're trying to find out who they are and what they're doing, you know, and being creative and running a YouTube channel. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's, oh my gosh, it's the hardest job in the world, because it's not, but it's tough. When you're an entertainer, I think sometimes it can be difficult, especially at that young age. When I was their age, I was an idiot. I made so many mistakes, but unlike them, I didn't blow up. You know what I'm saying? Heck, I'm not even near their status now at this point. But I've been level-headed about it in terms of my growth and what can happen. But sometimes too much growth too fast is a problem. Although the thing about it is that Etika didn't grow super fast, like out of nowhere. It took him a long time. He reshaped his channel multiple times. Like the Etika that you guys see at this point is not the same Etika that you saw 3-4 years ago. You know, so it did take time. So, but yeah, sometimes you run into those, like, hopefully he can get the help that he needs. Yo, what's up, Huang? How's it going? Let's see here. Hi, OJ. I know this question is a bit out there, but what are your thoughts on Nintendo has no protection for a hostile takeover? Hostile takeover is like Vivendi tried to buy Ubisoft before. Yeah, I don't pay any mind to any type of hostile takeover type of stuff. I think, well, who was it? Nintendo Prime made a video on that, but to me that seems like fear mongering more so than any actual like who cares? Like if they want, if somebody's gonna hostile takeover them, be my guest. Try to do a hostile takeover. Let's see what happens. Go ahead, do it. Let's see what happens. It's not gonna happen. So yeah. Smash Summit is June 13th through the 16th for Melee. Yeah, I'll watch. I'm gonna hostile takeover player essence. I don't have shareholders, so. But yeah, man. Yeah. Do you think 250 is worth the E3 badge? I'm thinking about it. I live like 20 minutes away from the convention center. No, I don't think 250 is worth. I don't think it's worth it. No. As somebody who's went to sit there and stay in lines for long times and have your legs hurt and your knees hurt because you're sitting there and standing in line for 2 to 3 hours to play a game. No, I don't think E3 is worth it. You know what it is worth it though? Taking that money and spending it towards like a convention that's actually for the gamers out there, like Too Many Games or like PAX. That's more worth it than anything. Something like that than E3. Technically, you do. Technically, you do. OJ, it's the Viking Nation. What are you talking about? Oh, shareholders? Oh, yeah, I guess so. But I mean, good luck trying to get them to. I mean, yeah, good luck. Good luck. I have supporters though. We have boosters. They don't own, but we got boosters. It's more like college. You know what I'm saying? Like colleges. It's more like college. Like college football programs, right? They got boosters. They don't own. They don't own the college or own the program, but they help out a lot. So it's not really like shareholders. It's more like boosters. It's much more like college football, you know, something like that. Let's see here, or taking that money and becoming an elite ninja, only $5 a month. Yo, the transition. Yes, another thing that you can do that would get you so many months of membership on the channel here, Saab, and you also get, like I said, you do get to play Super Smash Brothers against us. You get exclusive emotes. You get access to our exclusive Discord to where you can chat up at the PE Ninja Village. Dude, that would pay for, how many months would that pay for, dude? That would pay for so many months. So absolutely, you can also do that. You can also do that. 4 years. 4 years of Elite Ninja membership. So there's also that. There's also that. And look at those sexy emotes that Gunslinger just put out. Look at those sexy emotes. So yeah, man. Absolutely. My man Gunslinger, the king of connection. The king of the internet. King of internet connections, Gunslinger. Isn't June 13th E3? I think that's like it's like the last day of E3. Or like no, it's the last day of like no, it's the E3 week. Yeah, it's the E3 week. It's the E3 week. So there you go. Any other questions, guys? Did you figure out how to get Travis as your pawn in Dragon's Dogma? Not yet. I need to look it up. Let me see how you get him. I'm gonna see because a lot of you do any of you guys know? Let me check. Looking at game facts here. He should be downloadable on the eShop when he's released. I don't think he's in there yet. Maybe he's not in there yet. So there you go. We need a sexy jutsu emote. Okay, yeah, the sexy jutsu emote is definitely happening because we got 150 members, so that got us to a new emote slot. 175, we'll get another emote slot, but yeah, sexy jutsu emote is coming up probably. I'm gonna make it tonight. I'm gonna get some Grubhub. After I'm done, I'm gonna order something because I just need something good. I really need something good right now, guys. I'm gonna order some Grubhub, and I'm gonna work on the emote while I'm having some Grubhub. So, and I don't feel like driving either. So I got my haircut, so I have some cash on me. Or what's the other thing? What's the other? Uber Eats. One of those two. I'm gonna get Uber Eats because I already have the app on my phone. And then I'm gonna work on the emotes for you guys. Bought Dragon's Dogma 3 times. It's probably worth it each time, man, huh? Alright, so just got back from doing my infusion for my health, OJ. All is good, and it's good to get medical treatment for my body. Absolutely, absolutely, man. Definitely good. I'm gonna be stepping up my my insurance medical stuff in just a bit. I need to go get a health checkup. Is my barber black? What does it matter, Vesper, if he's black or not? No other persona with the Toby Bluster! Let's go! What is this? Yo, the support on the channel today has been nuts. It's been crazy. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you, No Other Persona, with the $20 and also the Twitch Prime. My man's doing that bang bang. Let's go. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Also, you've become the stream boss right up here, so thank you so much for that. This is, I've been subscribed to your YouTube channel since last year, watching your stuff, and it's been fun. So now that I've officially joined the village, I thought I'd finally get a chance to give you money directly instead of super chat. LOL. Smash DLC E3? Question mark. First of all, thank you so much for your support. You guys' contributions really make the Ninja Village go. I'll be honest here, guys. Obviously, views, we don't get as many views as other channels out there, so it's not like the ad revenue's coming in as much. So you guys contributing definitely does help out, so I do appreciate that. And I use it to improve the village whenever I can, when it comes to content and when it comes to equipment and all that good stuff. We are, like I said, the reason some people keep on asking me why I don't hang up my posters, and you guys will know very soon. You guys will know soon why I don't hang up the posters. But thank you for the support. I appreciate that, No Other Persona, and I'm glad that you're loving the content enough to even give anything. So I appreciate that. And yes, welcome, my boy, to the Elite Ninja Village. You are an Elite Ninja with the Fire Nation over there. So, like, once again, that soul of Pyra burning within you, my man. So, shout outs. Let's go. So, thank you so much for the $20 donation. I appreciate that, man. Oh well, it don't. I'm just out of questions. LMAO. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, he's a person of he's not white. To believe it or not, man, my barber, he's Indian. You know, Middle Eastern. So there you go. I mean, so yeah, man. I like supporting local business. That's his own business, and he's a cool dude. He really helped me out, man. He really helped me out this year when I was going through some stuff mentally. You know, whenever he talked to me, I mean, because his English isn't the best, but it's obviously it's good enough. He really got me to think about things, and he really got me to think about what I need to do with my life and what's been going on. Like, so I'll always be forever grateful to him, man. So there you go. Give us more ads, YouTube. All right, let's keep the questions going, guys. We got about 17 more minutes of questions, I think. No, wait, hold up. Yeah, 17 more minutes of questions. 18 more minutes, something like that. So let's keep going. How's the revamp process going? It's going. Here, let me give you guys a little exclusive. This might not be the final. It could or could not be the final one of this, but it's going. I just have to find a couple other people to do some stuff. Okay, let me show you guys. This is probably going to be, like I said, almost final. So that's, it's kind of hard to see because of the white, but that's the new, once we do the full revamp, that's the new logo, or that's the new font and title for it. So yeah. So that's the new one. Like I said, I'm not sure if this is 100% complete. It might be. I might put some other type of colors into it and all that, but that's pretty much it. That's pretty much done. But that will, like I said, the full revamp is coming probably at the end of summer. At the end of summer, the full revamp with the logo and like new merch, all stuff like that. Although I'm probably, just because I want a tank top with this, I'm probably gonna have a tank top to where you can have the new logo on there, but just the tank top. And then we're gonna shift everything over to probably Teespring. We'll probably do Streamlabs and Teespring, so you can pick what shop you want to buy from. But yeah, there you go. So, but yeah, we're still working on the new art, guys. I still need a new artist working on that. But yeah, we got the logo pretty much done, so it's coming. Logo's fire. There you go. Small recommendation is move the fire from the S to the essence and the capital E to make the capital E look less generic. Well, that's the logo here. First of all, I can't do that. But the logo here, it's based off of the exact same as the Xenoblade. So it's based off of exactly how Xenoblade Chronicles looks. So that's something that I could do. I could maybe get somebody to do that. But right now, that's basically how it is. We might change it. We might not. But we'll have to wait and see. OJ, what do you want to see for a new IP for Monolith? Steampunk, fantasy, or modern? Fantasy with modern elements. It's all good. A regular checkup for your health. My aunt always took her family first and children. She said, I'm fine. No checkup for me until I get ovarian cancer, and died. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that, Arash. But I'm glad that you're getting your health checked up on. You should have the colors be Pyra's sword theme. Maybe. Maybe. The guy that did this, he can't really do more. So if I got him to do it, we'd have to restart a bunch of different stuff. So maybe. We'll have to wait and see. What's up, Cashew58? How you doing today, my man? Any other questions, guys? If possible, can you do us a favor and make a Dragon's Dogma Switch review? Yeah, I will be doing a Dragon's Dogma Switch review. It might not be out till next week, though. I got to play the game more. So might not be out till next week. Or at the end of this week. I got to do a Labo thing, too. So I'll be doing Labo this week as well. Just make Pyra your new avatar? No, I want to have it to where I draw my, or not. I want to have it to where it's myself, kind of like how my channel is right now, like with the art that we do have. I want to have it, I want to have it like cool, like like the logo, and then like, let me move this, like custom art like we have right now. Like that's a Rasengan with a smash ball put into it. That stuff's cool. I like stuff like that. So I want to do something similar, but a little bit different. So yeah. So no more Naruto theme. No, I'm still gonna be the Hokage. It's still gonna be Hokage theme. Like I'm still gonna have the Hokage theme and all that. So no, there's definitely gonna be Naruto themes. But there's also gonna be more Xenoblade themes and more Xenoblade, more Smash, and more Fire Emblem. I want to put those are the three franchises. So Xenoblade, Smash, and Fire Emblem. So there's gonna be more stuff based on those in terms of like content that we do on the channel and all that. Is La No a waste of money because you're literally buying cardboard? Is Labo, I think you got auto corrected. Is Labo a waste of money? Well, you get software with it, so it's not just cardboard. You're getting software as well. My Magnazone says, "Oh, I just noticed the smash ball." Yeah, you don't notice it until somebody points it out. You guys, okay, we got you, Arash. We got you, my man. Health is important. We got you. Magnus says, you got to add 2 minutes, 2 stocks to that banner. Nah, I'm good. What time will the next stream be? Probably like around 6 something my time. So in the next couple hours, next few hours from now. Couple hours from now. Labo. Yeah, Labo. Yeah, well, it's really based on the software, right? So if you're looking if you're looking for software to play that does that, or if you have like a child, or if you have a niece or a nephew, and you guys want to have some type of like Boy Scouts slash Girl Scouts, like you put something together and then you play with it almost like a kite, or like, you know, or like what else would you do, like a I don't know, like a paper craft. Think of it as something like that, you know? Like if you want to have an experience where like where you build something with like a younger child, or you build something as a family and then you play the software, then you use it, or like a race car, right? Like where you have like those race cars and you put the race cars together and then you race them. I think that's basically what kind of like what Labo is. It's supposed to be like an event that you do with your family. It's not something that's like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna put 500 hours into Labo. This is Legend of Zelda. You know, it's not that. What is? It's the experience. You know, it's stuff that will make you mentally happier if you do it with somebody that's like close with you, whether it's like, you know, a niece or a nephew or a son or daughter, like bonding type of thing. I think that's what Labo is about, or educational type of thing, like, you know, like workshop. You know, it's like that. Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts. That's what I kind of see Labo as. It's not something that's like, oh, this is gonna be like the next great thing. It's not that. You know. Let's see. Does the frame rate drop a lot in the game? The graphics look good. Yeah, the frame rate does not drop in Mortal Kombat. No, not really. And the graphics look okay. They're good enough. All right, take it easy, Vesper. Thanks for coming out to the stream. I just thought of something cool. Imagine your banner being the cover of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but it's you looking up at wearing the Hokage cloak and wielding Pyra's sword. I don't want to wield Pyra's sword, to be honest. I don't want to wield that sword. I don't necessarily like the way that the sword looks. So I don't want to wield that type of sword. If I did wield a sword, it would be Sasuke's blade. It'd be something like that. But the idea is cool. Yeah, the idea is cool. Any nosebleed teases? Yeah, there's nosebleed teases coming. Nosebleed teases coming. Well, nosebleed announcements are coming. Nosebleed announcements are coming. Especially if you like Japanese RPGs and stuff like that. Definitely coming. Yo, what's up, Kofi K? A little late to the stream, but what's good, man? Exactly. Labo has a niche market. I am uncertain why some adult gamers are getting into about their feelings. I mean, I don't know if it has a niche market. I don't know what niche means at this point. I really don't know what niche means, because like Labo, Toy-Con, like Labo, all the Labos combined have sold millions. So millions of people are buying Labo and enjoying Labo. So I don't know what niche means anymore at this point, because if you sell 1 million records, you're not a niche artist. If you sell 1 million copies of whatever the case is, you're not. If you have 1 million subscribers, you're not a niche YouTube content creator. If you get 1 million views, you're not a niche. That's not a niche video. So I don't know what niche is anymore at this point. I have no idea what it means. Any thoughts on new Smash characters for DLC like Steve? Yeah, I have a video on that. I think Erdrick, or I think a Dragon Quest character could come though. I'm niche since my neighbors don't know me. There you go. Is niche another slang word for kids say these days, or smiley face? I think niche is another. It's just people just use it when they just use it nonchalantly when they say niche. Like there's no actual definition of it, but they just use it. It's just a nonchalant type of thing to use in certain situations. That's why niche can basically change in terms of the definition at any point. Like literally a game can sell, like Labo sold millions of copies. Labo has sold like 3 million copies plus or whatever. Because like Labo Toy-Con, well, I think the variety kit sold like over 1 million, you know? And like obviously there's been other Labo kits that are out that have sold okay. That we've seen based on the Japanese charts, selling hundreds of thousands of copies. So Labo's well over millions of units sold, right? So millions of people are playing Labo and buying Labo. And, you know, somebody goes, oh, well, it's niche. Even though there's millions of the game out there, or millions of Labos out there. So it is what it is. OJ trigger word is niches. It's not a trigger word. I just don't know. I don't know what it means anymore at this point. It's not that it's a trigger word though, but I can see why you said that. Yay, more JRPG nosebleed announcements. I'm psyched. I've been playing Child of Light. Child of Light's really good. Child of Light's really good. A micro niche. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Sometimes people say something niche when they think something is obscure from their perspective. Exactly. It can be perspective based, right? It can be based on just how they're thinking or how they're feeling at the time, or based compare in comparison to, for example, I can see why Be More Akuma used niche because it's not something that's for everybody. So therefore niche, you know? Not necessarily that it is itself, but therefore since it's not for everybody in the whole world, then or it's not for every single gamer out there, then niche. So I can understand why people use it in that situation. Could VR Labo sell 1 million by the next fiscal year, like the variety kit? It could because it's cheap. So the variety kit was cheaper, right? So the cheaper it is, the more of a chance it has to sell. I bought my variety kit for $33, brand new, cheap. Mr. B says, you hear about the Best Buy giving out free PS Classic if you buy PS4? Yeah, PS4 Pro, actually. Yeah, I did hear about that. We're going to talk about that tonight. You skipped my question. Sorry to bug. Dude, you've just been talking about your health for the past, 10 minutes, which is good. Let me see your question, though. When do you think Switch will release Cuphead for the physical edition? I know there's a digital release already out. Cuphead is probably coming out after summer, maybe. Digby says, what's your favorite 3DS games and memories since it's seen as the end of the 3DS? Fire Emblem, Awakening, and Bravely Default. I remember those games a lot. I really love those games. So yeah. Nathan, I deleted the question. Anthony Albert says, do you worry about Nintendo's recent approach to some games, which they keep adding content to the game to keep the games alive? It seems like it's the games unintentionally came out half baked. Let me ask you a question. Did Xenoblade come out half baked? Did Legend of Zelda come out half baked? Answer that question. With content. You think Fire Emblem is gonna come out half baked? Or what about Luigi's Mansion or other games like that? If that Nathan is Drake says, did you see Nintendo? I want to hear him answer that question first. So, did you see that Nintendo added a Labo VR mini game to the news section? Sorry if you mentioned it already. No, I did not see that. If I was in a Smash game, OJ, as a character, what would your final Smash be, and what was the song of your choice too? Bro, I have no idea, Rash. I have no idea about that, dude. Oh my gosh. Minus Magazine says, I think I can think of 3 Switch games that came out half baked: Kirby Star Allies, Super Mario Party, and maybe Mario Tennis Aces. Mario Tennis Aces seemed half baked. Well, I asked you guys I asked you guys a question. Did Legend of Zelda, did Splatoon, did any of these come out do these games come out half baked? I don't think so. In my opinion, I don't think so. And if they come out half baked, they already tell you that they're going to add more content to it. So you can buy the game now or you can buy the game later. Let's just say Nintendo says, let's delay the game till the next year when the game comes out. Which one is better? Which one's better for you? You wait a year for all, let's just say instead of coming out in June 2018, Mario Tennis Aces comes out now at this point, and it has everything that was released up until this point. So what does it matter? If it took them a year to get all that content or whatever the case is, or whatever it is, or it take an extra year or 6 months and they just delay the game till it comes out, then what's the difference between the game coming out with free content, not at this point, throughout the year, or they just make it all right there at launch? What does it matter? That's what I want to know. If it's especially if it's a multiplayer game, or if it's a game that you play with a lot of people, what does it matter whether the content comes out, if it's extra content, if it comes out, if they delay the game till then, or they bring out the game right at this point? That's what I want to know. People used to say Nintendo Switch is half baked. Arms isn't bad. Arms, once again, I don't have a problem with the if Nintendo wants to make a game and there's enough content, and especially if it's a multiplayer game, there's enough content in there for you to feel confident and that they're gonna keep on adding content to it to keep the game fresh. There's nothing wrong with that. If they put all the content in there and then they don't do any more updates, or if they put out the game there so you can play it, get better, do whatever the case is, enjoy the content that is in there, and then you just get more and more and more content, so you keep on going back to that game, there's nothing wrong with that. Xenoblade did that. Xenoblade, they added content. Legend of Zelda did that. They added content. So I don't got a problem with that. Just as long as the game is worth whatever price to me it is, then that's fine. I don't think Kirby Star Allies, I don't think that, I mean, even with all the extra content, I'm not sure if that's even worth like a purchase like 60. But Mario Tennis Aces, that's a multiplayer game that you can play online, that you can consistently get better at, that you can practice. You know what I'm saying? So that's a little bit different. I don't mind that. I think Mario Tennis Aces is fine. If they do stuff like that with multiplayer games, I have no problem with that, you know? Like when Fortnite first came out, kind of nothing. And then they continue adding content to it. A lot of it's free. Nothing wrong with that. So no, am I worried to answer your question? No, no, because a lot of this content's free. It's free content, and it gets you back into the game. So nothing wrong with that for me, as long as there's enough for me to play at the beginning. I got my very niche but wanted. Hold up, I got my very niche but very wanted wish granted that Edna and Harvey games are coming to the Switch with physical releases. Have you ever played them? Nah. I don't know what that is. Let's see. It's okay, but you know that ARMS game needs more stuff. ARMS has a ton of content in it though. ARMS has a lot of content in there though. That's the thing. Like ARMS has a lot of content in there. It has a lot of different gameplay modes. It has online. It has all sorts of stuff. It has like a really cool party mode to where like you can rotate games. I mean, ARMS has a lot of content in there though. You're just comparing it to Smash. That's in character count, but ARMS has a lot of content in there. Compared to lots of other fighting games, ARMS has just as many modes and just as much content as any other fighting game out there. Literally outside of Smash in terms of characters and certain other fighting games. But when it comes to content, it has a lot of modes. It has a lot of content. You're just looking at the final character roster. But the thing about it is ARMS, it's not about necessarily the roster. It's about the arms. The arms are what make the gameplay style different. Yeah, you have characters that have special things and like in terms of like abilities that they have that they can do. But really what changes up things for you is what arms you use. The combinations. That's what makes the game fresh and different. ARMS has a lot of content. It has a lot of good content. There's so many different arms, so many different combinations. There's different game modes. You have like the pins and the badges and all the stuff that they added in there. The online is really good in the game. Like, I don't really see the problem with ARMS. And they told you that from the beginning. But that's just my opinion. But like I said, most people who say, "Oh, ARMS isn't worth it. It doesn't have enough content." They're just talking about characters. They just see the character roster and they say, "Oh, well, there's not enough characters." They don't think about the literally thousands of different combinations and hundreds of arms that are actually in the game, which add the variety to it. You know. When it first came out, it still had a lot of content though. For a fighting game, it had single player mode, it had multiplayer mode, it had all the different party modes. Had all that stuff was in there at the beginning of the game, though. That's the thing. It's added just a lot more content. It had way more content than Street Fighter V when that first launched, or even like Killer Instinct when that first launched. It had more content than both of those games. That's the thing. People were just, like I said, people were comparing it to like Super Smash Brothers, man. People were comparing it to some of the other stuff. But if you look at ARMS, even when it first launched, it had just as much content as any other fighting game that you would see, like a Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle or a Street Fighter or a Dragon Ball Fighters or any of these other games that come out. It literally had just as much content as those games. People were just literally looking at the roster and saying, there's not enough content in here. That's all people were doing. The game has the content that you'd see in other fighting games, though. But, hey, opinions, right? I'm home. My legs hurt. You're home. There you go. And I played ARMS from day one. And I was like, yo, there was a lot of stuff, man. Like unlocking all the arms, all the combinations, all the different stuff that you can like. There's a ton of different arms in the game, man. From day one, all that stuff was there. There was like hundreds of arms in the game. Combinations of you can do like different stuff. Like there was a lot. And then they said they're gonna even add more. You know. So for me, I thought there was enough. Here's what a fighting game needs to me. It needs variety at launch. Right? So I need to have variety in the gameplay. It needs different modes at launch, multiple different modes at launch, which it has that. It needs good online play at launch, or online play at least at launch. It's got that. It's got a lot of content. It's got the modes. And it needs some type of single player mode or whatever. You know, even if it's, it needs some type of single player mode that you can play through and get through or whatever it is. ARMS has that. or arcade mode or something like ladder arcade or something like that. So yeah, that's what it needs. Aces was half baked, and I have over 400 hours in it. But hey, but I'm one person that loves the game. Okay. I didn't play Aces at launch, so I don't know. So if you guys are saying it's half baked, then that's fine. Yo, what's up, Ataki? I think Nintendo should push ARMS more. They already pushed ARMS. ARMS' spotlight is done, man. It's time for like Smash and other stuff. But yeah, it's all good. Answered your question above. All right, let me see. My concern isn't the value. Nintendo has proven that. My worries is the future proofing and what comes on the cart. Future proofing and what comes on the cart. That's understandable. But I mean, like I said, there's been multiple games. I'm not worried about something when there's been multiple games that have been just fine. So why would I be worried? I don't worry about video games. I mean, just to be honest here, Anthony, and like I said, I appreciate it, but maybe I'm the wrong person to ask because I don't worry about video games. Like I don't worry about video games like that. Like they're gonna do what they're gonna do. If they want to put more of it, if you think it's half baked, then it's half baked, and then they're gonna continue that. If you think there's enough content, then there's enough content. So really, it's your opinion on that. And whatever you think. It's fine by me. If it's a multiplayer game, they're bringing out more content, and they're bringing out more content. It's a multiplayer game. It's going to be relevant for X or Y amount of time. You know, at some point, Mario Tennis Aces isn't going to be relevant anymore when it comes to it. So are people even going to care, you know, years down the line when there's going to be more Mario Tennis games and more stuff that you can play? Probably not, you know? So that's the reason why I'm just like, whatever they do. This is the world we live in when it comes to digital distribution and downloading and extra content. I mean, if you want, we can go back to how it was before, where you get no updates. I mean, if you want it to be like that, then it can be like that. I'm pretty sure Nintendo would have no problem making a Mario Tennis game that was like that, to where you didn't get constant updates, to where you just get everything right there, and then that's done, but then you don't get anything new for the game, and you literally gotta wait all the way till whenever. So it's like pick your poison. You want a game that comes out and like literally there's nothing else for the game, even though you want new content, because that's how it was before in the past. You have to wait for the new game. So it's whatever way you want it to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want it to be one way or another way. I don't know which way's better. Personally, for me, for a multiplayer game, I want it to see new content come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, Smash Brothers is the same way. If you look at it, it's getting new content, right? Which one would I rather have? Everything just be in Smash Brothers and then not work on new content? Or everything that they can get in Smash Brothers and then also get new content? I'd rather have it that way, to where get everything that you can get into it and then also make new content, rather than, okay, we're going to put everything in here and then, well, we don't get anything after that. Like, that's how Smash Brawl is, you know? And that's not fun, because they could have done some balancing. You know, there could have been some things that they could have done, right? If you have balancing updates, I guess you can't do balancing updates either, because it's not on the cart, you know? It's an extra thing. So I guess there's no balancing to Mario Tennis either. Everything should just be there and then no updates at all, because that would not be on the cart, right? Future proofing, the balancing update would not be on the cart as well. So that means no updates for games. That means no balancing. That means nothing. Just got to get it out right there. And however it is, that's how it is. Because that's how games used to be. I'm not sure if I want that, you know? I like updates and all that. So yeah. Mitchell says, I just finished Monolith Soft, set to have a big E3 video, and I'm so hyped. Nice. Glad you like it. But I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Let's see here. We're gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hold up, let me get a couple more questions answered. These two elite ninjas here. Gunslinger says, what do you think Nintendo is moving on to Splatoon 3 and will still be rolling out content for 2 here and there? No, I think Splatoon 2 content's going to be done after this year, and then Splatoon 3 is going to be a thing that they introduce. Party Man says, lack quality of life stuff that was in previous installments of Mario Tennis, like stage selection, custom sets, and some other game modes. Okay, well, there you go. Hopefully they add in everything that it lacked before. But Super Smash Bros. Lacks some stuff too, so it is what it is. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I do appreciate it. Please make sure you guys, members, if you're a member on the channel, please make sure you check out the emote suggestions. I'm gonna have that up on the channel, so make sure you guys check that out, or on the community page. Also, guys, we are gonna be playing Smash Brothers tonight, so if you want to play Smash, make sure you sign up for the Elite Ninja. It's in the description below, or tier 2, or up on Patreon. Either one of those will get you in to our gameplay sessions tonight. Also, guys, we have a video. We only have one video for today. I wanted to just, kind of see if we can let that video breathe a bit. Monolith Soft at E3. So make sure you guys check out the Monolith Soft video. If you haven't seen it, make sure you check it out. I got editing in there and everything. It's nice. So if you have not seen that video, please make sure you do so. Let me put an arrow. All right. So let me go ahead and put that. All right. So there you go, guys. That seems fair enough for tonight, guys. So we do. Hold up. I want to get to play Smash with you, OJ. How do I do it? It's been become an elite ninja, Arash. So here, let me open up a link for anybody who does. I'm gonna link it myself since you guys are ignoring what Nightbot's been saying. If you want to become an elite ninja and play Smash Brothers with me tonight, guys, here is the link. This is the link that you go to. That's a direct link to become an elite ninja and play Smash against us tonight. So there you go. Or like I said, you can go on Patreon tier 2 or up. When we play Smash tonight, all you got to do is come out to the stream. You'll have a badge by your name. If you're Patreon tier 2 or up, basically just I'll see your name. I'll get an email. So just let me know it was you or whatever the case is, and then we can get you into the Discord and all of that. So there you go. Yeah, so we're playing Smash tonight. I'm going to be back in a couple hours. We're going to be having a PE live for tonight. And then we're going to play Smash late. So it is going to be a late night stream for Smash, guys. Late night stream for Smash. But all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and we will see you guys very soon for another PE live later tonight, and then also Super Smash Bros. Ultimate after that. All right, guys, how late? It's going to be like probably around 8-ish, 8 my time, so 11 p.m. Eastern. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Peace.